Welcome back to a brand new video. Back here in another Madden video. We're here with the Tennessee Titans versus Chicago Bears. Week number 10. We are on to week number 10. Tennessee. We are 6-2. Playoff hopefuls. I say that. We are hopefuls. We are playoff hopefuls. So today, we got Titans at home, not at home, on the road. We got Titans on the road. We gotta watch out for. Well, we're gonna go through all the statistics here in just 1 second. See what we face and see what we need to do to beat them. We have a lot of good teams we are going up against. Us in general, we're 6-2 on a 2-game win streak. We're 2-1 at home and 4-1 on the road. But yet the Titans are 5-3 on a 4-game win streak. A winning streak and a losing streak. One winning streak has to end. Who is it going to be? Stay tuned. Stay up to date with your favorite sports center. And I say EA Sports brings the best of any entertainment. We look at each division. Right now, Steelers on top of that division, 7-1. I'm surprised about that, but I don't really care. Bengals 5-3, Browns 4-4, Ravens 4-5. AFC South, Texans on top, Titans number 2. Then we got the Jags and the Colts. AFC East, I never ever thought I'd ever see this like this. Jets first, Patriots second, Dolphins third, and fourth is the Bills. AFC West, Chiefs first, Broncos second, Raiders third, Chargers fourth. The question is, will these teams stay on top of the game? Vikings on a 3-game win streak, so we lose, they could come in front of us, even though, yeah, well, 7, 8, wait, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know. Hold on. But anyway, we are number 1 in our division. Vikings number 2, Lions number 3, and now, really surprisingly, Packers number 4. NFC South, we got Saints, Falcons, Panthers, and obviously the Bucks. NFC East, Cowboys, the football team, Giants, and Eagles. NFC West is one of the best divisions in the league. Rams number 1, of course. I can't wait to face the Rams. We face them next week, and I hope they are on this long behind winning streak when we face them. I swear to God, I hope they are. This is going to be very entertaining. And we play them at home, too, man. It might snow, it could rain, it could do anything on that game against them, man. But anyway, we're going to go check statistics. Because I did sign a couple people. If you did not see the last video, go check the last video out before you watch this video. Because you'll get an understanding of what I did. Kirk Cousins is getting released. I don't get why I signed him. He's the oldest sect. Kirk Cousins is released off the squad. Rushing. Kamara. Travis Ethan. Yeah, Travis Ethan. Anthony Cruz. Jalen Hurts. Receiving, we got Brandon, T. Higgins, Derek Moss, Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce, and Alvin Kamara. We got Devontae Parker, and we got John Ross now on the squad. Defensively, Roquan Smith, Marshawn Lattimore, Ronnie Harrison Jr., Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Jesse Bates III, Tyrann Mathieu. We just got traded for him. Denzel Ward, we got him. Eddie Jackson, Ben Porter, Darius Leonard, Nichols, Isaiah Simmons, Crowder, Chase. Ain't Chase still injured? Chase out this week. He's out for one more week. He'll be back next week. I can't wait. That's gonna be exciting. Then we can release Taco, dude. Kicking. I'm gonna be petty and I'm gonna release Justin Tucker. There's a reason why I'm gonna do that, because yeah, he doesn't fit here anymore. Because we got Carlos Santos, and we got Mason Crosby. Wow. We got Johnny Hacker. We got Anthony Cruz. And we got Anthony Cruz at punt return. So we're gonna take a little details, a little something real quick. We're gonna go here. We're gonna see who the #1 kick returner is in the league. And it's obviously right now it is currently Anthony Cruz. Who has kick return touchdowns though? Titans got one player that got a kick return touchdown. We gotta watch out for that now. Now I know that, so we gotta watch out for that. Punt return touchdown. Nobody. Who got the most punt return yards? Of course. I do like where we're going with this team. Like, I really do. There's a lot of potential still. We're gonna throw some passes this week. I am looking to win this game this week, and I'm willing to get Alvin. I want Alvin Kamara to have as many carries as I possibly can give him, because I do like where we're going right now. But we're gonna get started. But just like I said, before we get started, we're gonna check the statistics out for them. I forgot all about to do that with the Titans, even though I did see a couple things about them, but we're going to discuss that in a minute. I think Ryan Tannehill's their starter still. Yeah, Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill averages 206 yards per game, 63 completion percentage. What? Okay. Love you too. First 2 games he's at he won, lost, won. They on a 4-game win streak. Someone's win streak got to end. One thing I gotta learn about this man is that. See, one thing you gotta learn about these players sometimes is that what their weaknesses and stuff are. He got 1 year left on his contract, so at the end of this year he will be off the squad anyway. So we ain't gotta really worry about that. So we just got, because they got this dude still here, and they might let him start. It looks like I think this dude's a capable starter. 6'9" last season. Yeah, I think this dude could start for the squad. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We won't know. I don't have him, so. We got to stop Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry averages 111.3 yards per game. 8 touchdowns, 6.6 yards average per carry. Yeah, we gotta stop that run. We gotta stop the run this week. AJ Brown's the only player with over 400 receiving yards, so they're not really. So they're mainly just running the ball. Looks like it. Looks like they run the ball 50%, more like 40%, 45 or 50% of the time. They don't. I think they. I don't know what to say for this. They not. It doesn't look like they're big on sacking though. 3.5, 3, 3, 1.5, 1, 1, half, half. So yeah, they not big on sacking. It looks like, and they not big on interceptions either. It looks. So. How many forced fumbles have they caused this year? No forced fumbles. No fumble recoveries. They got 3 blocked kicks. They blocked 3 players' kicks. Yeah, so this is a defense. This is a defense that you can't. I'm not really scared of. It looks like. Yeah, you can't really be scared of this team. It's no way in heck you're scared of this team. You scared of this team, you a coward. Yeah, it ain't no way. There's nothing that you should be scared about this team. Their defense is trash. Maybe their defense will stop me. Maybe they won't. Who knows? We can't predict. Yeah, we can't predict. Huh? I want you to play COD when I get done so we can play COD together. Is that okay? I wish you... Wait, can you see me? I wish you could see me, because if you could see me, I would let you watch me play. What'd you say? Matter of fact, what I'll do, I'll hurry up and stream this, okay? Huh? Nah, I'm gonna hurry up and stream this for you. Okay, well, anyway. Offensively, we are number 1 in the league in terms of literally, I think every category we're number 1 in. Are we number 1 in offensive passing, offensive yards? Yeah, number 1. Number 1 in pass yards. Number 1 in rushing. Number 1 in points per game. How many points does Titans? 26.8. So they get us some good numbers. I realized we would have 30 passing touchdowns right now if we had left our other starter. And yeah, so rushing, yeah, Texans are a huge rushing team. Texans are a huge rushing team. I'm glad I ain't facing them. They're huge on rushing. So is Rams, so we gotta be able to stop that run game in our next game. Rams are the number 2 defense, so number 1 offense versus the number 2 defense. Next video, stay tuned for that, man. Yeah, this is the number 2 defense. Titans are a number 3 defense. Wow. Wait, what category are they in passing yards? Rams are number 3 in allowing passing yards. Titans are number 5. What about rushing? Rams are number 2. Titans are number 5. What about points per game? We're number 3 in points per game. Yeah, we're number 3. Rams are number 7. Titans are number 11. Sacks per game, we're number 1. Rams are up there with 20. Titans are not up here with 14. Fumble recoveries, of course, we're number 1. Of all things, we're number 1. We're number 1 in defensive interceptions. So, I feel like we fit the scheme of what we want to do. We do gotta start working with our possessions better. Get better on offense. Get better on defense. Run the ball. Red zone efficiency. We don't use our red zone efficiencies very smartly sometimes. We are 61%. So I gotta watch out for the Rams when we play them. They're 70. 75% of offensive red zone efficiency. What about the Titans? The Titans are number 65. They're 65%, and we are currently 61. So we are working on to get that first round bye this year. I don't think we're going to get it, but to be honest, anything could happen this year. We have. What? Oh my God. Ugh. Well, anyway, we're going to get started with this game. We have talked about a lot already. I am very impressed with what we do. Hopefully I'm hoping and praying, because we're almost midway through the season, man. We almost midway.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We're starting out with the ball. We're kicking it
Welcome all
out.
of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 23 carries, 122 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Uh-oh.
It's a pickup of 10.
Good first 2 plays. We're working very well, moving the ball down the field.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development, but he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 20 carries, 106 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Third and 2, Tannehill. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38,
let's go.
and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kamara. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in it.
The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game. If the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they're able to retain possession.
And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Henry again on 2nd down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. This defense for the Bears, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. He'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. A give. This is Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. High throw, but the catch is made. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Hurts throw here complete to Kelsey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30
They're gonna be on
yards
pause,
between
and I'm
those
not gonna
last
believe
two
it's
plays. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as the Bears push further out in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6. And we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Why don't I see you?
Derrick Henry. This defense for the Bears, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
On first down, Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt. Here. They keep it with Henry on first down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. Well, this defense for the Bears, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's airing it out for Williams. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Evades him at the 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the 5 now, second and a yard. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Bears will add on to their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Tannehill. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This is Henry. Well, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know this is...
Chase season just got in.
The point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now Tannehill. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again to Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And some room to work. Touchdown, Bears.
Go. Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On 1st down, Fields. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now a handoff to Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Playing? He's out for the season.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the bring up there. And it keeps the drive alive. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Hurts. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Working with a 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's caught. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities.
And this is going to be holding. Oh, what a catch at the 10. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Hurts. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Devontae Parker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return will stop right around the 25. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And down inside the 15.
We're doing pretty good. Defense is actually stepping up.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. T. Higgins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears continue to pour it on.
Well, I'll say one thing, Charles. You're getting really good practice here in breaking down touchdowns. What did you see there?
Well, the same thing I've seen over and over and over in this first half. My scintillating analysis, Brandon, this offense is absolutely taking no prisoners.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
41-7, 6 minutes and 47 seconds left.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense are about ready to roll again. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. Preston Williams, 78 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Now, this has been a one-sided first half to this point, no doubt, but at least signs of life here. They're on the board.
Yeah, and I think if they went to the halftime down big with 0 points on the board, it'd be a struggle to see them come out in the second half and play well. So very important, vital here. And if they make a huge comeback, we'll look back at this moment and point to the start of it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this does not end well, as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. He'll drop to throw.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again.
Looking for Parker again, and this time he's got it.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
2nd and 5.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And this is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Jalen Hurts. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
The defense was almost too good on that play.
Who are you talking to? Are you going to your room? Because you promised me something. You promised me something.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it's 2nd down. Now Kamara. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is Parker, complete. And Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
First throw taken in here by Chase. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the ground, Kamara. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll drop to throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Hard running at the 15. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give. This is Kamara. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, that one sailed him. catch is still made.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He stays up, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. T. Higgins with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears add on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And the Titans getting set to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Taking it about the 16. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw here. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. They're going to look to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there. We sit right now in the third quarter. He's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll first down. Now Mike Vrabel unsure that last call.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field is reversed.
So a good decision there by Mike Vrabel. They correctly contest that call. Now a first down throw. Tannehill over the middle, complete. It's Fields. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. They'll run on first down. It's Fields. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now after the completion. Timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he will take this one in for a Titan. Touchdown. Ryan Tannehill. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Titans are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. ETN with it. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears continue to pour it on.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. First down and much more for Henry. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to get a score back.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They'll set up to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Hurts fumbles it.
It's picked up by the Titans. Does the big boy have the juice? And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
152 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
Here's Tannehill. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. A 1st down carry for Henry. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 2nd down and 4. Tannehill to the right side, and he's got Moore complete.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On third down, Henry. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff for Etienne. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On first down, Hurts. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Etienne once more.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. They'll run with Etienne. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. After the sack on 1st down, Tannehill. He finds his man complete. That's Fields. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill. He finds his man complete. It's Fields. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete here.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and this is picked up by the Bears. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards the pickup there.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed. speed and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal.
We're back with 9 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. Very impressive game happened so far. Look at that. 563 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Like with what I'm seeing right now. We got a lot of injuries though. A lot though. A lot of injuries.
The tackle is made at about the 5. Back to throw here. And he's got it. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Santos with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. What's that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fields. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Edwards.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time was unthinkable. No one thought anyone would ever get there. Now, how many guys have done it in the NFL?
Yeah, right around 20.
So we're talking a good number that have gotten that done, throwing the ball downfield. He's got a lot to be proud of and a lot more left to accomplish.
Tannehill's throw complete there to Moore. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. He finds his man complete. It's Fields. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 14. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again is Tannehill. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's Etienne. Nifty move. Elijah Molden up to make the stop. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. Room here to run. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
That was a good game.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season.
We did it good. I'll say we did good. Defense stepped up. Offense stepped up. Even though we did allow a lot of rushing yards and a lot of passing yards, we for hard. Based off the rest of the year. Nichols, he's out. We did pretty well. Checking everything I did. Number 1 offense versus number 2 defense. Rams kind of at least kind of nice. So I won't leave him up for my first Coach of the Year award. Nope. I'm number 8. I think I deserve Coach of the Year. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm in this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. And